is kind of hacky is not only it's a tougher piece of wood, but the thing is that the angle I'm trying to carve, because I want to make sure you see what's going on. I mean, if I carve, I'd be carving like right here. And I like to show. Okay, there he is thus far. Any catching up to do? And there we are, finished. I did, what I did is some little extra cleaning here and there, a little picking, and I did put the eyeballs in, and like I said, that it would be next to impossible to put these things in when, sorry, to put them in while I'm videoing. The problem is and the thing is that I do have past videos that'll show you how to do eyeballs. I mean, you draw the eyes in on the eye line and draw the eye shape, and you just round out the ball of the eye. Cleaned them up as best I could. I put the hair in, just simply took the V tool and just kind of whacked that away, and I just cleaned everything up a bit. And I neglected to look for my sticks. There it is. And like I said, you can use dowels of any shape. Actually, I had a dowel size that I wanted, and I drilled the hole a little too big, but it just so happens to fit these skewers, these bamboo skewers. And there he is. Again, I like to have him looking away, like either he's not paying attention, or like I said, he's comparable to my rough out Civil War soldier rough out. It's the same size. And zoom. Can I zoom out a little bit and see? And so he's about the right size, give or take. And he's kind of like he's like at attention, or he's about ready to go into battle, and he's just getting ready, and he's looking at the captain who's spouting out the orders, ready to jump. And this soldier comes with it's in a kit, and he'll have his gun here, and his packs. And as I mentioned before, this is the pack right here that he'll have all his plates and his kitchenware and stuff, and mostly all of his other odds and ends, like sewing kit, and maybe even the letters, his letter. I can stick that in there. Now I have this thing separated like this because I teach this, and I pull all this out so that students could just take a look at the figure itself. And here's his backpack. This doll got a little too short, and that goes on there. So I got to hold on to that so that it won't fall over, fall out. Now this backpack, this is his roll. That's where he sleeps. And usually it's called a rubber blanket because there is rubber on one end, and that of course goes down to the ground and is waterproof. The pack here is folded. That's why you got that crease in there. Is that it would open up, and that's where you would have all his clothing. And he'd have other things too. He might have letters and other odds and ends there. And then here comes the enemy. Well, she's the gray coat there. I mean, so she's got to be, she's a Confederate cat. Ethel, get out of here. And there she goes. I think she's going to go to the, I think she's going to flank to the left there. You go ahead and you flank them. And then, of course, it also comes with a base because, well, the reason why you have it the base, I mean, he could stand all right as like this, but once you put this back, you put that on there and whoops. And so I made sure it come with a base. And there he stands. Yeah, got it. Well, it'd have to be glued down, of course. And there he stands. There's an aerial shot, and like I said, it's the same. Oops, there it goes. It'll be just right. And like I said, this guy, if you wanted to get him down that size, I think that's might be a little too short. So I didn't want to do a one-on-one on that. But anyways, I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope there isn't too much frustration in, again, I like to start with larger cutouts so you can shape and form. Now, what you can, of course, you'll have, well, this is the end, so you have the pattern for this. And so you probably won't have to cut off as much. Hopefully you have a much better piece of wood than I have. I might, or if you can remind me if I forgot years later, I might revisit this again and come with the angle of doing the drummer boy without the drum, and then you carve the drum and shove it in there. And that'd be kind of interesting. Revisiting one. Anyways, there you have it. Do stay in touch and keep looking out for my videos. And my website is scottcarvings.com. Do visit that often. I would appreciate it. See what you could see what the latest. There you go. The latest rough outs or books. Now I do have my books. Remember, I got my books in ebook format, PDF for if you prefer to have that on the computer, and also for my international wood carving friends, which is next to impossible to be sending out books overseas. And also, for my international wood carving friends over in England and rather Europe and Asia and all that, if you know of anybody who does rough outs and sell rough outs there, I would like to contact them and send my rough outs over to them, and therefore it'd be easier and cheaper for you to receive them. But anyways, again, my name is Russell Scott. scottcarvings.com, and do keep in touch and keep carving.